And welcome back, and it's the Further Maths 5 a day. It is the 8th of Feb, and let's have a look at this first question. All right, we have coordinate axis, triangle, calculate the perimeter of ABC. There is actually a quick way of doing this, which you won't learn and you don't learn even at A level, but I think it wants you to do the slightly tedious way of you are going to work out. Now this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say the vector to get from A to B, you'll see why I'm doing this in a second, is I go from -3 to -1, which is across 2, and I go from -1 to 5, which is up 6. To get from B to C, let's write vectors, is to go from -1 to 4, which is across 5, and to go from 5 to -2, which is down 7. And the vector to get from A to C, doesn't matter which way around I do it, does it, is going to be -3 to 4, which is across 7, and -1 to -2, which is down 1. And the reason I've done that is that just makes it a little bit easier for me to see how to calculate the lengths of these things. So in other words, the length of A to B is going to be 2 squared, let's write it down, 2 squared plus 6 squared, which is √40. And the length from B to C is going to be 5 squared plus 7 squared, which is √74, yes it is. And then 7 squared plus 1 squared is 49 plus 1, which is √50. And then all I'm going to do is get my calculator out. I'm going to add these things up carefully. √40 plus √74 plus √50 is equal to 21.997, which is basically 22.0. Doesn't actually give me units, so it should be units, but let's just leave it as 22.0. Excellent. First question done. Bit messy, but nice question. Next question. Solve the simultaneous equations. What I'm trying to do is there's a quick way, but actually there's not, is there? Usual thing. I'm going to label these 1, 2, and 3. Now, technique here is to try and eliminate one of the variables. So I'm going to eliminate x just because it's at the start and it's easier. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to write down equation 2, which is 4x minus 3y plus 4z equals 32. And I'm going to write 4 times equation 1 underneath it. So that's going to be 4x plus 4y plus 4z is equal to 4. And then I'm going to take these away. So -3 minus 4 is -7y. 4 minus 4, oh, okay. That actually makes this a bit easier. 4z minus 4z, z's go away. And 32 minus 4 is 28, which actually really quickly, hadn't noticed when I was doing it, y equals -4. That's actually made this whole exercise a lot easier, hasn't it? Then I'm going to do equation 3. So equation 3 is going to be x minus 10y minus 2z equals 27. And I'm going to write equation 1 underneath. So that's going to give me x plus y plus z equals 1. I'm going to take these away again. So -10 minus 1 is -11y. -2 minus z is -3z. And 27 minus 1 is 26. Now I know y is -4 from up here. So therefore that's 44, because -11 times -4 is 44. Minus 3z is equal to 26. 44 minus 26 is going to give me 18. So that means that 3z is equal to 18, which means that z is equal to 6. Now, let's go all the way to the start. I know that y is -4, and I know z is 6. So -4 plus 6 is 2. What plus 2 is 1? Well, that means that x must equal -1. In other words, I've used the first equation to work that out. Whew. Turned out to be a bit easier than I thought it was going to be, but still lots of algebra going on there. So x equals -1. I've got y equals, I've lost it now, y equals -4, and I've got z equals 6. Final answers, happy with that. Next question and final question today. A curve has equation y equals 2/3 x cubed, so it's a cubic equation. The gradient of the curve at the points P and Q are equal to 18. Work out the coordinates of the points P and Q. The word gradient means that you're going to differentiate. So let's do that. So I've got dy dx is equal to, well, 2/3 times 3 is going to be 2. Take away 1 from the power is squared. And I know that is equal to 18 because it says in the question. So that means that x is equal to, well, 18 divided by 2 is 9, square rooted is going to be plus minus 3. So in other words, that's my 2x values. What does the question want? The question says work out the coordinates of the points P and Q. It doesn't say which is on the left and which is on the right, so it could be either. So therefore, when x equals 3, let's write this down. So x equals 3, y equals 2/3 times 3 cubed, which is 27. 27 divided by 3 is 9 times 2 is 18. When y is minus 3, which will be the negative of that, so y equals minus 18. So the answer to my question today, and final question of today, is 318 and minus 3 minus 18. Question done. As ever, nice bits of questions today. Well done if you got all those. Do leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Definitely if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. I do want to get the numbers a bit higher if I could. It'd be brilliant. But either way, I will see you for tomorrow's questions. Thanks all.